destroyed spirits? Come on. I have a basement now. And I have casks. Well, well, well. So the casks mean I can start doing high-quality wines. It takes a fair bit of time, but it does pay off. And I do need some kind of decent wine for that bundle. Oh boy, radishes. I know I just planted these because it was near the end of the season, but jeez. Well, they'll offer some profit, so it's not all bad. This is such a soothing noise. They should just make something that generates it. I remember somebody did that for Minecraft. They made it so that they had this display on their website, and anytime you moved your mouse over an experience point, it would make the little dinging noise you normally get. And there were, of course, a ton of them on the screen because it just kind of gives people that. I don't know. I think people would call it ASMR. Alright, so we're going to put the grapes in here. In fact... Oh, I can't rearrange them? I have to do it this way? Fine. Okay, mead and pale ale I'll just take with me. Coffee's not really plentiful enough to worry about right now. Oh, and I have a rare seed. Okay, we're going to plant that, and it'll be ready to go right at the end of the game. Or at least at the end of the run that I'm doing. So, I have a video game wish, and that is for a co-op version of Dark Souls. Basically, it's similar mechanics, but have co-op be a thing where you have a lobby, and you stay with your friends for as long as you want. Please, somebody make this game. I don't have nearly the background knowledge to be able to pull that off, but man. Okay, well, let's go to the beach. I have some pine tar, that's always nice. I don't really have a huge use for it, I just felt the need to make tappers. I mean, I don't really have any plans to, you know, make a huge array of looms to do anything with all that, but there it is, I guess. Oh, once again, I forgot to do the thing. Yeah, I should have brought some meat and duck feather here. And also Sam exists. Or Alex. So, right now, Alex is kind of a cursed name for me. because I always think of Alex Jones. I've been listening to a lot of Knowledge Fight lately, and yeah, anytime I hear that name, I think of that bloated idiot. Like, I can't tell if he's an idiot, or if he's incredibly stupid, or just an asshole. And I have too much stuff on me right now. I didn't dispose of any of it. Let's grab... Okay. Alright, I'm gonna run home and back. Did not plan that out. I guess I could check this out even though... Prismatic jelly. Okay, I'm gonna try that. Because if you can complete that quest, you get a recipe that lets you make a potion or something that makes it so that more enemies will spawn. And, well, my combat skill isn't maxed out yet, so this seems like a really good idea right now. Okay. Oh, hello. That is kind of cute. I can't deny it. I'd certainly rather have frogs in a terrarium than I would want kids around. So that's just me, though. Oh, pale ale. I'm just going to put that in here. We'll go ahead and ship some of these radishes, and I'm going to put the rest of the stuff in my box here. Okay, back to the beach, grab the stuff, drop it at home, and then go to the mines and see if I can get that prismatic slime and its associated jelly. I'm going to get something from Clint's. It's going to cost me 30,000, but... there it is. Yeah, so now I can redecorate my house without having to hope that Pierre gets the right item in. And I have a look that I want for the place. Oh, big stretch. Oh. Having a case of some old man back here. I do hate to turn shrimp into fertilizer, but it's not like I won't get more in the future. I should really do the math and see if... Sorry, I should do the math and see if the fertilizer really does pay off. I mean, it should, but there are hard numbers to work with, and I feel like that, should actually be done. Okay. Okay, everything in there is a fish. As far as excuse me. Sorry, everything in there is a fish so far as the game is concerned. Let's go ahead and drop off some resources. Oh, and you know what? Look at that. Plenty of batteries. Stuff them in there since they'll be used for reasons. Okay, catalog. We'll just put that over here, and I'll redecorate in the morning. Oh, and the algae. Curse it. Okay, a little trip up to the mountains. I'm actually going to stop at Robin's because she has another useful item that may pan out for me. Well, let's rearrange some of this because some of this is not going to be useful. Okay, that's better. Oh! Oh shit, I didn't even know that was in there. Okay, so I'll just hold on to those. I mean, I'm going into the mines with a specific purpose. Okay, so the workbench is really cool. Basically, any chests next to it, you can use... I'll just put these in here too. You can automatically pull from for crafting recipes, which is incredibly useful. In fact, that calls for some minor rearrangements of the farm. Alright, I don't see anything yet. I mean, we've got some copper, but that's not what I came here for. Try this floor here. Bummer. getting all the copper today. Interesting, it doesn't tell you what part of the caves you're going to find that thing in. I almost want to check the wiki, just in case. Because I'm worried it might be down towards the bottom levels. And I'm just screwing around by being up here. Let's try floor 80. Well, that was just a normal jelly. Or slime. Well, at least we're getting close to level 10 combat. Let's eat a piece of cheese. None of these slimes are looking prismatic. Disappointed. On the other hand, I'm finding some minerals I need, but looks like an average red slime. Okay, no monsters even down here. It's getting way too late. Let's hit the exit and keep our fingers crossed. Not looking good. chug of coffee and bolt out of here. We'll come back for that another time.
Surprise, motherfucker!
Oh, hello. Thanks for the raid, Envious Kitten. How did your Dark Souls go tonight? And welcome, Raiders. I hope you're all having a wonderful evening. We're just chilling out and playing some Stardew Valley here. And we're about to fail a quest. You know, it happens. Doing all right. Had a nice slow day at work. Hello, Vitingale. I hope I'm saying that correctly. I'm just gonna give him back the coffee. Oh wait, it didn't even go into my inventory. All right, let's handle said inventory. Oh hey, we had some blueberries on our last day of summer. Cool. Alright, put some of this stuff up here, and then... Oh wait, I should still have stone down here. Okay, so the wood chipper I'm going to keep in storage. This I can't do anything with. At the very least, Gunther doesn't need it. So let's grab this last harvest of blueberries. Oh, and coffee beans, good. Oh, I don't have that set up, unfortunately. I still have to learn how to do a shout-out. So, regrettably, I don't have that. But absolutely follow Envious Kitten and Vitingale. Oh, sweet. I should check them out sometime. I'll have to come on and request obscure Swedish death metal. I gotta turn this just a touch down. Okay, there we go. It's weird. Sometimes the sound of picking stuff up. Oh my god. Ukulele, that sounds evil. Okay, so I saw a tweet this morning that just... maybe it was last night, but it infuriated me just reading it. Apparently, whichever airline it is that goes out to Hawaii gave everybody on the flight a ukulele. And I saw that, and my first thought was, I would get out and walk if I saw that happen. I cannot fathom what would compel anyone to do that. Screamo on ukulele. Oh, jeez. It's a weird world out there. That's way, way too many. Hey, Z, how you doing? Yeah, I mean, I can you imagine just wanting to sit down on your flight and pass out for a couple hours while you cross the ocean, and then they're pulling that nonsense? In in a similar vein, I've seen very enthusiastic evangelicals using airports as a way to, they call it witnessing, I call it harassing. But they started doing these loud song and dance numbers in the terminals, and I'm like, why would you do that? That reminds me, I was gonna get one for my niece, because my younger sister and I, we've never really gotten along, and I think I think it would be awesome if her niece had a drum set. Oh, I've already been in here. All right, let's see what we've got in the greenhouse today. Some fruits. I mean, I'm here, so there's always at least one fruit involved. But let's see here. Okay. We can harvest these. They're all going to stay... I think it's every year they go up in quality, so this one will be the first one to start having a little star on it. All this stuff is just going to go into the... Ooh, that would be infuriating. I was, this is back when I was working at the grocery store. There I am, just minding my own business, and I ring a couple dudes up. It's been a long night. I just look miserable and crabby, as one does. I'm not very talkative with people coming in. So I ring these guys up pretty robotically, as one does. And this guy's like, his friend's already halfway out the door, and this guy's like, have you accepted Jesus Christ as your Lord and Savior? I'm like, buddy, I'm on the clock. This is not the time. I don't know why you think this is okay, but please don't do this. It's like, okay, I get it. You're not ready to change faiths right now. I'm like, just please, not now. It's like, all right. So dude walks out, and I'm so irritated by this, and I'm just going and doing doing all this stuff I got to do, shutting down one thing, starting up another, making sure all the counts are right. And I have to go back to my register for something, and I see the guy left a little pamphlet on the belt. I'm like, you son of a gun. Was no not enough? It's like, come on. It's like, look, I used to be a Boy Scout, and we would try to sell people popcorn, but we were never half that aggressive. Maybe that's why I didn't have impressive numbers. It's the going after a captive audience thing that really incenses me. It's like, man, I'm just trying to do a job here. But I do have to contrast that with a story about a actually pretty awesome customer. So are you serious? So there was I was shutting down the lottery machine for the night, and I had just finished. Basically, there's a machine that can print off tickets for the drawing, and it'll also let you scan scratch-off tickets. Not that you need to most of the time. Scratch-offs all have a code on them that confirm what the value of the ticket is if it's under, I want to say $25. Anyway, the Mega Millions is over 150 million that night, and this guy comes in like 5 minutes after I've shut off the machine. He's like, "Hey man, can I buy a lottery ticket?" I'm like, "Oh, I'm sorry, it's shut down for the moment. If you come back after 6, we'll have it back online." He's like, "Oh, okay." Man, you know what I'd do if I had $150 million? I'm like, I have no idea. And then he just says, 2 chicks at the same time, man. And this guy, I just crack up. It's that line from Office Space for one. But the fact that he said it right next to his girlfriend, who proceeded to slug him, was, oh my god, it was hysterical. I've gotten a few weird not emails, pamphlets. One was I want to say it was a Seventh-day Adventist talk of some kind. Yeah, I totally respect his energy for doing something that dumb and hilarious. But yeah, it was a usual. You know, it's like, oh, God, I forget what the wording on the thing was, but it was your usual, you know, better convert now because the apocalypse is coming. I'm like, guys, you've been saying this for how long now, and it still hasn't happened. It's such a great line. It's so lowbrow that you can't help but love it. And that actor, Diedrich Bader, improv'd a line in a Kevin Smith movie. Yeah, it's like, that's your goal. I guess I can understand that, but you don't need $100 million to. Okay, I'm gonna stop. If I try to recite that line from the movie, I'm just gonna sit here gibbering like an idiot. Alright, anything interesting here? A rare seed. That's nice. And nothing I'm not going to get tomorrow. Okay. Yeah, you really get some strange characters working at night, and it's kind of why I miss that job sometimes. I mean, remembering how much the store manager sucked and was a terrible person makes me remember why I left. But the you really get some characters after about 1 in the morning. Like, I had one guy came in and he bought a ton of frozen pizzas. Like, well, not a ton, maybe like 5 or so, because there was some deal that was advertised. Okay, good. So that's going to be handy. I just need to move this one. And they didn't ring up at the sale price. It's like, hey, isn't this supposed to be like 5 for 10? Like, oh yeah, there's a thing I got. You have to scan the card. Hold on a sec. So I take the. He didn't have the card with him, so I just typed one in. We had a default one that was just the store's phone number plus a few extra digits. It's long enough I don't remember anymore. So he gets his discount, and then he gives the amount he saves to me. He's like, hey, you're all right for doing that. Have this. I just don't want the man getting it. I'm like, well, it's $2. You know, I'm not going to complain, but you got some interesting principles there, dude. Because, like, if somebody didn't have the discount card, I wasn't going to be a dick about it. Because it doesn't, you know, it doesn't affect my bottom line. Okay, so we've got that in there. We're gonna need to not attach the other thing. These things. Yeah, I mean, you run into a pretty significant range. There was one guy. Now he was one of those free-range crazy people. And when I say crazy people, I mean he had been institutionalized at some point. But of course they closed a lot of such institutions in the 80s, so he just kind of wandered around and did his thing. And the guy was roughly 7 feet tall, and it's hard to get exactly what his height was because he had this huge bushy head of hair that probably had never been in the same room as a pair of scissors since the 1970s. Nice enough guy. He just kind of mumbled to himself a lot, and apparently, despite being somebody you could not really communicate with, he was an excellent blackjack player. So he'd go out to one of the native casinos, win a bunch of money, and that's how he kept himself going. More power to you. But one day he was clearly not in the best frame of mind. And he came in and was seriously agitated by something and just kind of ranting at himself. And instead of getting a cart or a basket or anything to carry what he's buying, he's just carrying it all in his arms, and this includes a dozen eggs. Hey Dot, how you doing today? And eventually, the carrying eggs in his arms ends in exactly the disaster you would expect. Said eggs fall out of his arms, land on the floor, and he starts ranting and raving. Well, it sounds like you've kind of been through a lot there, Dot. I read your post, and what the fuck, man? But anyway, he starts yelling and screaming, and he takes his shirt off to clean up the broken eggs on the floor. And I wind up calling the manager over. Look, I'll deal with a lot at night, but I do not have the capacity for this right now. Uh-oh. I haven't been keeping a close eye on Twitter lately because my phone is in desperate need of a factory reset now. So Twitter keeps crashing, so I can't keep a close eye on it. So, like, how controversial are we talking? Did you write yourself a one-way ticket to Pennsylvania, or did you say something really foul about the Italians? Ah, okay. Oh, dear. Oh, there it is. No, wait, it's not a prismatic one. It's just a couple shades of blue. Well, I'm finding plenty of Miyazaki soot sprites. It sounds like I missed something big. Ugh. God, I wish people weren't so shit. Okay, this is an infested area. It's full of slimes, and you know what? It's looking like none of them are the one I need. Oh, did I max out mining finally? Okay, well, at least that happened. Okay, so it is almost, well, as soon as I go to bed, it will be fall. So I'm going to take a short break. I will be right back. First, I got to hop in here, and there we go. Okay. Put in the marker. All right, I will be right back. Shouldn't be more than a minute or two. Please stand by. Thanks for watching.